You are listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture and all things related to it. New episodes are released daily. For more information, check out glossahouse.com and subscribe to our channels on Spotify and YouTube. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello, I want to welcome you to an episode of GrammarPoint. This is Fred Long, and we're looking at the article in more depth. This is part 7, and we're looking at Granville Sharp's rule in this episode and the next 2 episodes. What is Granville Sharp's rule? Well, Granville wrote this rule back in 1798. Really 6 rules, but the first one is the one that is in focus here. I'm sharing pages from my Koine Greek Grammar, chapter 24. So page 486 and following. So he stated the rule this way, the 6th rule, or the first rule, I should say. He stated it this way: when the copulative ke, that is the conjunction ke, connects 2 nouns of the same case, that is either substantive or adjective or participles, of personal description. So when ke connects 2 nouns of the same case of personal description, respecting office, dignity, affinity, or connection, or attributes and properties or qualities, good or ill, if the article or any of its cases precedes first of the said nouns or participles and is not repeated before the second noun or participle, that later second noun or participle always relates to the same person that is expressed or described by the first person noun or participle, i.e., it denotes a farther description of the first named person. Now, Stanley Porter summarized the rule this way, and this I think will get to the cut to the chase. Granville Sharp's rule states that if a single article links 2 or more singular substantives, excluding personal names, the second and subsequent substantives are related to or further describe the first. Okay. So, Daniel Wallace adds importantly, quote, a perusal of his monograph reveals that he felt the rule could be applied absolutely only to personal, singular, and non-proper nouns. So personal nouns, not names or not formal titles. So only to personal, singular, and non-proper nouns. So let's look at some examples. So Wallace, in his grammar, examines these by classification of the type of substantive. So we're going to see that he's going to start with nouns. So nouns such as, in the example of Mark 6:3, the son of Mary and brother of Jacob and Justus and Judah and Simon. In the Greek text, we can see that o huios tes Marias ke adelphos. So o huios and then ke adelphos. So you have the son of Mary and brother. So notice that you have the article that is shared by 2 nouns, huios and adelphus. So when that occurs, the son and brother, that's referring to the same person. And so, yes, the same person in mind. In Ephesians 1:3, you have o theos ke pater, tu kuriou emon Jesu Christou, the God and Father. Okay, so God and Father, these are personal nouns. They're singular. They share the article. It's referring to the same entity, the same person. And you can see Wallace supplies many other examples where this rule is in effect. So those are examples with nouns. It also is true when the participles are functioning like nouns, as in John 6:33, where there is described there one coming down from heaven and giving life to the world. So the one coming down and giving life, those are 2 participles, coming down and giving. They share the same definite article, or the article there. It refers to the same person. This rule also applies with adjectives. So you have in Acts 3:14a, and you denied the holy and righteous one. So ton agion ke dikeon, dikeon, the holy and righteous one, refers to the same person. And it occurs also with mixed substantives. That is, whether it's a participle noun or adjective, they can be mixed together, and if they share the article, it's referring to the same entity. So in 1 Timothy 5:5a, the widow, the true widow, and alone, having been alone one, has hoped in God. So the widow and the solitary one are sharing the article. It's the same person. All right. So next time, we're going to continue looking at this rule, and we're going to look at some clarifications. And so we'll continue next time. Hope this helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.